So I saw this piece on Christian McCaffrey, just basically reporters like asking him about his upcoming birthday. I'm pretty sure next week he's turning 30. But yeah, dude, there's this piece and it says Niners running back Christian McCaffrey shrugs off workload concerns entering age of 30 for this upcoming season, by Nick Shook. And it would just go on to say, so they're like asking him questions and about his workload and his age, and he replies with this quote: I've been dealing with those questions for 9 years, McCaffrey said Thursday via ESPN. I think the workload in our sport is really monitored in practice, not in games. We play 17 regular season games a year and everybody's livelihoods are on the line. I would say on Sunday you've got to do whatever it takes to win, and that's not the coach's job. You don't tell a three-point shooter you only get 6 threes today. And I'm like, dude, that's just CMC. That's just like straight up pure CMC, hyper competitive. And I mean, you see it, right? Ever since he's got to the San Francisco 49ers, this guy has literally transformed this offense. Him and Brock Purdy being on this team have saved this team. Because if it weren't for those two, in my opinion, obviously the San Francisco 49ers have other good players, right? At one point, Brandon Ayuk was really good. I don't really know about now. I don't know how good Ayuk is, but we got George Kittle, got Trent Williams on the left tackle. You got other pieces like Jawan Jennings has kind of been doing his thing with the offense too, right? Like obviously he's not like high floor wide receiver one or anything like that, but there are like pieces on this offense, Kyle Juszczyk, that people look at and they're like, oh yeah, that's the San Francisco 49ers core. But CMC, since he's gotten here, he is the center of that offense. And if he's not in that offense just don't really tick like it can when he's in.
Yo, you're not subscribed? Come on, man. Why you not subscribed? Be sure to drop a like on this video as well while you're at it. And be sure to follow me on Instagram. Drop any topic of discussion, any question in there. We can make a video on it. Even if you have a player, we can do some film review on them as well. All right, now let's get back to the video.
Right. And I've seen some things. I've also been a little bit critical of Kyle Shanahan because I'm like, why are you giving him such a high volume of snaps? Especially like, what was it, a season 2 ago? CMC's dealing with injuries. It's like the number one guy in your offense, wouldn't you want to keep him upright? Wouldn't you want to keep him healthy? But then I see shit like this and I'm like, dude, I'm pretty critical of Kyle Shanahan. I'm an Eagles fan. Say what you want. Be like, fucking have your own opinion. But I've been highly critical of Kyle Shanahan, especially with the workload of CMC. But a part of it is like, I think it's just his attitude. Like going back to earlier, CMC is just he is extremely competitive, and I don't think he wants to go out. I honestly don't. Like, I could see a scenario, he's on the sidelines, coach is like, hey, let me hold you back. He's like, fuck that. I'm going back out into the game. Now, I don't know. Obviously, I'm not on the sidelines with the team, but I could see a scenario like that. I really could. And CMC being healthy for this upcoming year, and a year where I have big expectations for the San Francisco 49ers. I know some people aren't as high in them as I am, but they need CMC. But along with that, I think they need to find kind of a healthy workload for CMC. I'm really not concerned about his age. I'm not. He's turning 30. We've literally seen Derrick Henry go out there and ball. What is Derrick Henry, like 31, 32? Derrick Henry is still running like an absolute madman. We're in a different time. Some of these athletes can just play longer, last longer at their positions. And I get it. The running back position is a very physically taxing position. It's tough. Taking a lot of hits, right? It's a lot. But I think CMC could go out there and have a good season. But I do think they need to find a healthy balance. Like, sprinkle in Jordan James. I just made a video on Jordan James. I think they need to feature him more. The second year player that we really didn't get to see a lot of until I saw a little bit of him in like the Seattle game, and I think barely got to see him. I want to see him more featured. And I mean, if you just go back in time, think about when Kyle Shanahan was like honestly really getting things going. Think about just how good the San Francisco 49ers run game was. And just to get crazy with it, right? Like, dude, I remember hopping in Madden and putting Raheem Mostert as like the number one running back, because Kyle Shanahan, he'd have the running back rotation with the running backs, right? And they were just crazy. It was crazy, and the scheme was like insane on Madden. And like in person with Kyle Shanahan, on like the uprising of Shanahan and Lynch, it was a run first scheme. And what I'm trying to remember, I think it was the season. Yeah, it was the season that CMC was like injured, if I remember right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was, because Brock that year, was he injured a little bit? Because they played Buffalo. I remember they played Buffalo in a game that was like super snowy, and Buffalo just messed up their shit. And I came away from that season. Obviously, the San Francisco 49ers weren't good. I'm pretty sure that was the 24 season. Yeah, the 24 season. And they just weren't good that year. But I came away from that season, I'm like, dude, damn, like Kyle kind of got a little bit pass happy. He getting a little bit pass happy. I'm like, let's get back to what this dude was doing. Run first, and then everything off play action, right? And play good defense. But I feel like he got a little bit pass happy, and they got Christian McCaffrey. Once they got Christian McCaffrey, the focal point in this offense really shifted to Christian McCaffrey. And like, they got guys all over on that team, right? Jawan Jennings, Brandon Ayuk when he was balling at some point. I don't know about now, but right. But George Kittle, Brandon Ayuk. They got Trent Williams on left tackle. Their offensive line has kind of been underwhelming for me. I don't think it's horrible, just underwhelming. And I think that Kyle and Lynch obviously could put some more time and effort into the offensive line position. I think they could be pretty fucking dominant on offense if they did. But hey, man. But this is just what I'm saying about the offense. They got dudes, but once CMC got there, he turned into the focal point for the San Francisco 49ers, and they never looked back. Like, it's still like that. I mean, I look at this. CMC, what does it say? McCaffrey has left on time 413 touch regular season in 2025. 413 touches. Am I reading that right? Yes. That's absolutely insane. And I don't put it all on Kyle Shanahan. I really don't think it's entirely him. I'm like, CMC, I'm like, bro, I get it. You want to be out on the field all the time. But I'm like, dude, if they want to get another running back, a running back 2 into this rotation, hell yeah. Fresh legs, bro. Let you go out there and do your thing. A healthy, what, like 35-65 split or something like that. Nothing crazy. But if the San Francisco 49ers are going to go far this year, they need a healthy CMC. If they don't have a healthy CMC, they're not getting there. Even with all the new pieces they've added, right? They go out and add a rookie running back, a rookie wide receiver. They go get Mike Evans. Who else did they get? Did they get Christian Kirk? I'm trying to remember if they got Christian Kirk. Fact check me on that in the comments. But I'm pretty high on this offense. I think that the San Francisco 49ers offense could be good. When they run into the Seattle Seahawks, that's another question, because I think Kyle Shanahan struggles against Mike McDonald. But I think that they could be better than some people think. That's just my opinion. But this team doesn't tick. This team doesn't go far without Christian McCaffrey. It doesn't. And I understand Christian McCaffrey isn't what he once was at one point. But he's still a pretty fucking good running back. And he showed that this past season. And I think if you get Jordan James, who I am high on, if you just feature him in this offense, getting back to run heavy, they could go pretty far. They could go pretty far, dude. Don't be shocked if they go far, especially if they start to, kind of give CMC some fresh legs. But I don't know. You guys let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Be sure to drop a like, subscribe to your boy. All we do is talk football, man. Love and appreciate you. It's your boy Shady Luke, and I am outie. Deuces.